Hello and welcome back to Opal Plays MechWarrior 5. Um, Ran into a major problem. I've got two episodes that I thought I had in the can but were not recorded. And during that time I had 5 missions that I dropped on, all the way from 200 to 300, sorry, 200 to 330, pretty much closing out the entire area down here in the production world. Got a few random ones in Corsica Nuevo. So I jumped up here to Kagoshima as the very last one because there was a hero mech here, and I decided to purchase that hero mech. That hero mech was one of my favorites, the ON1P Protector. Um, and frankly, I really debated internally very hard about whether or not I should just go back, replay the missions, and hope the Protector's still here when I get back up here. And frankly decided, no, I'm not going to do that. I played them. It's done. Kind of boring to play them all over again. At the very end of the last mission, you will have seen I had everybody in for 100 days worth of training. Obviously, I waited that out, and that's where we are in the overall scheme of things. Um, I do have the 011P. Let me take a look at it. This is one of my favorite ones. It is a, generally speaking, all-round mech with energy, missiles, the whole bit. I prefer a mech that has that a balanced approach. It comes with armor ferro, uh, and cost me 12.5 million C-bills, for which I pretty well sold off um, everything I had in my salvage area, except for these. Um, so here we are. Notice I'm still carrying along the Panther because the Panther will let me get down to a 200-ton mission if I want to. But with the P, I think that's going to allow me to get up to about almost 300-ton level at this point. I'm not saying my pallets are ready for it, but I've got the equipage for it. Unfortunately, you're going to have to now sit back and wait and watch while I rip this apart and make it into what I want it to be. And it's kind of funny because I was talking during one of my missions previously that I would be able to take a Orion, provided it had a XL engine, and really jump it up. This one does not have an XL to start with, and we're going to have to still go out and find one. One of the things I'm going to do is, oh crap, I got to jump out. I forgot to upgrade my, whoops, LBX autocannon to a 2. And I'm not going to be able to. I have to, nope, I can. There we go. Okay. Back to where I was. Before I get too started, let's look at my large lasers because I intend to put a large laser on that. Okay, I'm going to have to jump back out again and take the LBX solid. If I can. What do I keep forgetting where to go for this? Battlemechs. Weapon upgrade. Not going to let me do it. I'm not going to take a good one from somebody else. Yes, I am. Marauder's going to lose his. What I'm going to do is take the 2 out of that and put a 1 back into it. And start them off. Because the Orion Protector will be mine. I'm going to have to wait 6 days. 5 days. 1 day. And 3 more. Let's build a battle mech. Get rid of the Goss, or Gals, depending on how you learn how to pronounce that. Let's start from here. First of all, LBX solid tier 2. Just to make sure I got enough bits to spit out of it. 3 tons of armor. Alongside of it, we'll have 2 SRM6s, 2 tons of ammo. Excuse me, we'll move those around later. At this point, I don't have any heat sinks, but I still have not enough. I'm going to drop 1 large laser, 2 tons of double heat sinks. Pretty sure I saw them. Nope, only got 1. Might have to hold off on the going to hold off on the large laser and boy, a mixed bag of mediums, huh? 2 more heat sinks. 2.5, 3.8, sorry, cooling heat's 2.5, weapon heat's 3.8. I think that's a pretty good balance, and I should be able to survive on that. Now we're going to start readjusting some armor around, sorry, ammo around. Get it so if it goes boom, it doesn't immediately kill the mech. Since I'm sitting here looking around, no mobility ads, no electronic ads. There are sensors. I'm going to pick up some powered sensors for 300K. It gives me a range of 1,000 yards, which is pretty good. 56.28 on a hit. Not a bad one. Let's see what we can do with this. Got my ammo. Okay, if I lose the center structure, I'm already dead. So that's not going to be a big deal. Need to see about getting this to an XL and that to a mobility. And then we'll start really running this thing pretty fast. We'll start some work. 38 days. Oh yeah, gotta do it. Paint that mech. Apply all. Select all and apply. So I got 2 Orions. At 150 tons. A Grasshopper. And a Marauder at 145 tons, so 295 tons. I'm ready to take on the world. But first of all, I got to make some money so I can go get to the world. Speaking of the world, I have a campaign mission down here, which is not really. It's Project Cold Snap. Yep. And over here, one of the favorite missions for everybody. Also not a campaign mission. It's a high reward quest, and this is Crimson Crusade, which has a 3rd mission that is 315, and I think I can take this one now. And when I end up with this one being over, Should be rolling pretty good experience-wise and money-wise. How far away is that? That is 62 days. So before I go, because I got to do my due diligence, can I get any good training in at 62 days? 150. Now that would be. I can get her in for 50 for missile proficiency by 3. I'd rather do the overall to get that 31 up, get some more scattered, even though she's tapped out at missile. How we going here? 149. I'll tell you right now, I'm probably going to go with 150 and just do it. 112. We're going to do the 150. We'll just wait it out.
You have made the right choice, Commander. You wouldn't want me as an adversary.
At some point, I'm going to have to put Goblin in instead of these two ladies because he's already at 50 and they're just not picking it up fast enough.
Great to be on board, Commander. Let's fill some body bags. Gator here.
Well,
Gator here.
going to talk about Goblin. Might as well give him some training. 113 days for custom self-development. Light it up. Come on. There we go.
This is Gator.
Still got $1 million. This is where I put it all on the line. Make that jump. So despite the fact that I lost 2 episodes, I hope you guys will like, subscribe, and please comment. Let's see. Contracts. 55 campaign. I'm not going to lie to you, this is going to be the most difficult one we've done so far during this career playthrough. 230 ton, you've seen me drop at that before. So that's not the hard part. It is in fact that 55. Let's go back a second. Escalation of the Crimson Inclination has been concerning enough that the governing bodies have issued this contract. Crimson Inclination have seized the city, and it's up to us to drive them out. Keep an eye on the intel as you can find and help us out in the long run. Time to get to work. The reason I read that, I don't really know. I'm not going to anymore. And we're going to confirm this. What this mission is, in fact, is a, once again, I got to go back and run my timeline down to get the training over. This is a beachhead mission. I'm going to wind up stopping this episode at the end of it because it's a long beachhead mission. And by then you'll be tired of seeing me. Let's just hope I'm not bankrupt in 12 days. $900,000. This is the price I paid and I'm willing to pay to get here, do this mission, have some fun, and show you what these mechs are capable of. As you can see, I've mastered this Orion 1V. That's the same kind of mech, so I should have some carryover. I am above average, there you go, in the Orion 1P. So, not a complete loss. Gibbs has experience on the Marauder, so we'll leave him on that. One of the missing missions that you guys didn't get to see had, I believe, Karina riding in the Grasshopper. So she's got some on that. But now we're over on it, so I'm going to have to take that one off and drop her back to that wonderful Phoenix Hawk KB. Dead up 230 tons. Let's go shoot some stuff up. Anybody that's played these before knows there's two sets of artillery in these missions, and I have artillery
We've
off.
landed just outside of city limits, Commander. In order to take the area back from the Crimson Inclination, we need to clear a path for the 6th Arcav Legion. A lot can go wrong in a big operation like this, so keep your wits about you. Let's get to work. Destroy the radar dishes directing the anti-aircraft fire. Once they've gone, our employer promises to land a few extra units to help you out. Recon has found artillery batteries scattered throughout the area. They couldn't find all of them, so track them down.
There's one of them.
You've been spotted. Expect incoming bombardments. Target down.
Just for the record, I've been under artillery. I do not play with the artillery. I turn it off routinely.
Firing on the commander's requested target.
My choice, unsubscribe. I'm not turning it on.
Let's take that tank apart.
Yep. I don't know who designed or figured out how to make or choose the default weapon groups, but whoever it was had a very good sense of humor. There was no way that was balanced or what any human would want to use it at. A mixed bag of ranges and weapons types does not make for.
Add one more to my kill count.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Good work, Commander. That's one less target.
And many more to come.
Target down.
Need that radar dish.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
It's just a matter of running through the field and shooting the pop-ups as they pop up.
That's it for the artillery. That will make the invasion much easier.
This thing, I got a radar dish over there. Might as well go get it now while I'm in this sector. I watch the movement of targets to let me know what kind of target it is, whether it's a tank or a turret in particular.
Gator here. Yes, watch it burn.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay, the big gold stars, the main city they want me to push them out of, and the next radar dish is over here by the 2,000 yard map indicator.
Target acquired.
you remember, the previous Orion had 3 SRM-4s, which is 12. Difference here is the 6s, both coming from the same location, the right side torso. Sorry, my left side torso. I mean, they're going to hit in a more cohesive bunch. I'm going to slow down, let my guys catch up a little bit while I'm talking, so I get a tighter cluster of missiles hitting, and essentially the hope is they do more damage when they do hit. Take out left torsos, right torsos, and center torsos, and or sweep legs. Downside is they're not on the arms, so I can't point them up at VTOLs as efficiently. Lovely to be able to trust my lance mates to just knock off targets for me.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Reforming on you, Commander.
Who is that? Yeah,
Repositioning to you, Commander.
give her a specific order to get back in here in formation. Exactly what I didn't want to do
Let's make our quota.
was call all these folks in already.
We are on the move.
I just went ahead and told them to all get down there.
That mech is on our kill list. You know what to do.
It'll be on our kill list once we finish up what I want to do.
Target acquired.
Just take out this radar dish,
Great work, Commander.
keep drawing all those targets out of the main city that are still following us,
Relocated and scanning for hostiles.
down into this corner. So I'm not getting ganged up on completely. And there just happens to be an artillery pit
Kill count.
down here. I said, guys, not a blind playthrough. And one more.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Gather up my lance again. Notice over on the right, those mechs indicators in the lighter green
New target spider.
are landing. That's the promised assistance coming down. Sorry, just noticed there's a mech back here giving my guys a hard time. Let's see if he still wants to play. There he is.
Target fire started.
Go kill him, guys.
Can't touch me.
Target destroyed.
2 out of 3 fire starters down for my cantina mission.